So, last I left you off, I was just left that cave. This time I'm actually finally made it back to Achilles. As you know, I will always try my best to show you key points instead of just routine. In my life, I have had many friendships destroyed and ruined because people have not trusted.
I have what you asked for. I must know who put it there and for what purpose.
I did. I put it somewhere I knew only I could reach, but that was a long time ago.
Who does that belong to?
These were the robes of the first assassin to come to the colonies.
Wait. I forgot about this. Like I told you guys, these are old documents. Might need to fully look into this because I'm pretty sure that was none other than Edward Keyways. So I actually half the time go get a drink. I'm in this, and this is kind of what you're seeing at this point in time. I know I could have edited it out, but I needed you to at least know and experience the full timing and how it actually feels and looks when you're waiting. Due to the fact that in the end of it all, it's more of how people initiate and achieve certain goals. And I just happen to have the capability for it all. And I ended up deciding to actually have a glass of water. I don't know why. So, as you can see, once I take an outfit, all of these disappear. I can't wait to... Oh! So, this Warhammer... As much as I love the Warhammer, I am a broadsword type of man. I'm pretty sure I haven't got a broadsword at this point in time. Snare. No. No, mate. Also, don't forget, guys. Most of the time in my office, waiting to get this done. Might have to actually start looking again about equipment. The equipment is very much needed. At this point in time, I was actually called into my boss's office, asking me to verify all I can. Getting them to make sure the documents I had was correct. I kept on pondering this because at certain points in the day, I had to make sure some devices the higher ups wanted me to check on was fine. And as it was during the Christmas season, I ended up having to check the Christmas stuff more because we had a Christmas tree and all that to do stuff. But as I know, we've got to carry on. I think I actually wanted to go to Boston, maybe. Because don't forget, as I am currently, I just made sure to know what characters have to be a certain time periods. And now, I don't have to do that. I just had to make sure I knew where certain things was. Because, like I said, this was more... I didn't know if I wanted to do the homestead or not. Then I decided later on down the line that I will aim to do homestead stuff, all the miscellaneous stuff in my spare time, like the trinkets, the feathers. But so you might be questioning why Boston. Well, it's because Boston actually had something I needed. Boston was actually home to a good variety of items. And to be 100% fair, those items are useful. Oh. So, from here, I always wanted to make my way so much to one Boston Brawls. I need to go to the shop every time I came to Boston, I always needed something. And then I thought to myself, what if I just start focusing heavily on buying all the stock they had that seemed interesting? Then I came to a conclusion. A lot of people actually didn't realize the stock that these common shops, bear in mind, was selling.
Have you taken leave of your senses?
Because
What gains to be had by unsettling the
pistols, swords, hammers, ammunition, advice, and many more. And as such, I try to make it a habit to try and get to these shops. Because there's people like Abraham Lincoln and all that who others actually met up with, but I actually never had a chance to meet.
New winter line at Miss Bracknell's. Fleeces and overcoats, gowns both stylish and warm. Winter? Ha! Miss B's got you covered.
I'm lucky enough, as long as I acted
Mein Herr would like.
the way these guys wanted, none of them ever saw a problem with serving me. So I always made it a habit to go into these shops. So as you saw, I also tried to make it a habit of requesting certain specialties. Like you had the French rapier, the normal sword, then you had the blunt weapons, the dirk, and in my tribe, if you didn't have a dirk, you had nothing really. The dirk was one of the best items to get. Good old dirk helped most people actually do a lot of things. Remember one time I actually found out the dirk I used to use was same as all the likes of the famous assassins. Let's see all the Tory and Washington's battle sword. I forgot about that. So, if you guys actually didn't realize this, when I actually have been showing or talking about myself personally, outside of parameters, because if we talk about ourselves, we actually do get warnings in this company. One of the things I sorry about that. It's a bit cold nowadays, so it's getting a bit harder not to nearly sneeze. So yes, basically, we found out recently that if you try and actually talk about yourself again, you get a warning. Lucky enough, I already did it. And I actually found out that, well, I spoke last time saying I have the heritage of the Scotland, which I was interested by. Ooh, these were always nice to get. I forgot about the stock books. So this is more the boring side of it, don't get me wrong, but it was required. Because don't forget, you are actually playing this person's life. So, you had to act like all this was for yourself. I love a good rosemary snake root. Ooh. So yes, at some point, we did get to I forgot about these merchants. So there was a lot. I will admit there was a lot of trading. Anyone to trade with, as we had to have a settlement designed specifically for us. As you can see, I tried my best to get as much money for the colony, as well as revitalize it. A lot of the pelts actually came in handy that I used to own. If you don't know what I mean, I used to go on my way and actually get pelts off wild game. All under the law. So I was allowed. These were all they were dangerous. So they should all come back to me with a lot of money back. But might need that, to be honest. So, hopefully you've enjoyed seeing how we do trade in this company. Believe it or not, the money that we actually end up with after all of this actually does come back to us, surprisingly. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed seeing how trading is done in
Craft
this.
stagecoaches
Well,
for all your travel destinations, bringing Boston, Philadelphia, and New York closer together for over 20 years.
and hopefully it has been insightful. I love the time when I do ramble on. Sometimes I forget to actually activate the voice recognition and audio production. And sometimes I just come on and just enjoy a nice peaceful day. So I will see yous next time. Goodbye.